Test.
1, 2, 3.
Test. 1, 2.
No. Clap. 1, 2, 3. You don't need to. I just did.
3. Okay. I want to do it. Don't leave me out.
Staggerwing Session Zone. That's where we're at. Now, some of you might have heard of this place. I'm assuming very few of you have, and that's because it's not out there very much. We've never made any sort of a video on it, and that's why we're excited to be here now. So where is this place? Where's the Staggerwing Zone? We are on mile 17 of the Tunnel Vision Loop. So we're on the Litrle Sugar side of Bella Vista. So we're pretty north. Like, I could throw a rock and we could be in Missouri. Now, this is a special place. I remember years ago, Rob, I was ripping through this thinking, man, this downhill spot on Tunnel Vision's awesome. And all of a sudden I hear sounds of trail building, and I stop and I looked around and thought, what the heck is going on here? Jagged Axe was out here building some rad stuff. You haven't seen it. I'm gonna show
but legend has it, it's Bigfoot country too.
It's Bigfoot country indeed. So you got a green line, you got a couple blues, you got a couple blacks. So a lot of fun, but here's what's interesting. There's no easy way to get here. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. You gotta pedal a little bit. So I think the reason this is—
big sugarcoat it.
or a little sugarcoat it. The reason you don't see a whole lot of people here is because you gotta pedal out here. We'll drop some information below on the closest places to park if you wanna do that, but there's another way. You take electric bicycles like we have. So Rob's rocking the Timp. I am on the Nebo, and we're gonna go out and we're gonna rip some of these trails and do our best to convey to you, should you come out here, and if you do, what are you going to expect?
What you'll find and how to manage it.
Are you ready to do it?
I'm so ready.
Okay.
I've been waiting for years for this opportunity. I'm back, baby.
You gotta ask them if they're ready now.
Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready?
Now, once you get out to the Staggerwing Session Zone, take some time to familiarize yourself with the map, because some of these trails, well, they're hard to find if you don't know where to look. Now, from Tunnel Vision, you can enter from either the west side or the east side, and each side has a different vibe and character. It's also important to note all the trails are one-way downhill except for the designated return trails. That was a bit painful.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the route on this is definitely not to send it. I mean, if you're a just send it guy, I guess you could just send it, but if you're like me and gravity has a little bit stronger hold on you, if you come off the first shelf, this next section's got a lot of ramp to it. And as you peek over the top, you can just roll this ramp right to the ground. It's clean, smooth, and safe. I would even say fun.
Yeah, I decided to just send her, bud. And it was a violent bottom out. Beware of this one. Spicy little drop here.
Yeah, as a drop, it's a big deal, but as a roll off, it's much less challenging than it is menacing to look at.
Well, it's a cool trail too, because as you roll in from the top.
Yeah, it's got nice technical coming in. The approach is good. You don't need a lot of speed either way.
And then big sender down there.
And you can ski jump to the moon.
You go as deep as you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's decent.
At least it's got a steep landing, I could tell, because I could barely climb up it.
Dude, it's just short. There's no landing. All right.
It's definitely steeper than the other one.
I'm just doing it. I'm not jacking around. Yeah, it's pretty good.
You ready, buddy?
The biggest challenge is going to be going too fast, dude. Even though, like the way it's set up, that turn, you said it's abrupt. I think that's to keep people slow.
Keep people slowed down.
Yeah, definitely make sure you look at that one, but you can come off really slow. Like it's almost hard.
Yeah, this is another one where it looks way more menacing than it is when you do it. It's a pretty nice landing. I could tell when we were trying to climb up it probably was enough of a transition to soften the landing.
Well, and I think too, the more you catch, obviously the better it is. If you go halfway down the landing, it's going to get abrupt and
you got to make that turn.
Big giant tree right in front of you. Let's keep heading down it.
Yeah.
Staggerwing session zone, shot and shredded. Rob Drew, straight off the plane from South Mountain in Phoenix, Arizona. Give us your take, your hot take.
Straight from Phoenix, 113, but it didn't feel much hotter there than it is here right now with the humidity. But the Staggerwing zone was legit. I had a great time. The terrain looks kind of slippery and sketchy, but it's really not. A lot more grip than I thought there was. It just took me some time to settle in.
It's slippery and sketchy in some spots, like that.
Yeah, some spots. There's some roots. There's some loose little logs that you roll over and kind of some mincy little rocks. But there's also some sick features like
great
this.
drops. Yeah, so who would you say this is a suitable place for? What kind of bike?
I feel like this is for a longer travel bike. You got to do a little bit of pedaling, so you'd want to have something that's efficient, like a LaSalle.
There you go.
Or
a Timp.
Yeah, if you've got an e-bike, man, that's going to be the choice. E-bike's gonna rule this place because you can be up and down and up and down.
Pre-ride or pre-walk. They're not long. It's worth it to walk. Look at everything backwards. You got a couple of the drops, much slower than you would think coming in. And you can spend a lot of time out here. I mean, you could spend...
Well, we've been here
4 or 5 hours.
6 hours.
It's a long time. We're parched. We need some drinks. So that means we need to wrap this up. But hopefully we helped you sort through some of the questions a lot of people have about Staggerwing. If you have more, drop them down below. We're going to give you all the pertinent info, places potentially to park. You're going to have to ride in. This is off mile 17 of Tunnel Vision. So it's way up north on the Litrle Sugar side. It's legit, you know?
Yeah, and if you got an e-bike with a good range, do the whole Tunnel Vision ride. And
well, you're jonesing to do a little tunnel vision.
I want to. Every little bit of tunnel vision we hit is really.
We're gonna hit some tunnel vision. Fun times, some spicy sections. Glad I had DBO's latest suspension because I used every millimeter of it.
Yeah, and if people are as aggressive as you, they can pull some of those creative double ups.
Oh man, come on. We'll see.
Good
All
stuff.
Right. Well, if you want to learn how to do those double ups or progress to them, we would love to help you do that either at a Ride Series clinic or private coaching. Visit www.therideseriesmtb to To find that out, if you want to discover more of the goods here in Bella Vista, well, click the link below and see what other trails there are to ride. Check out some of the other videos that we've made here showing you some of these rad spots, and stay tuned because we're going to bring you some more. So in the meantime, Rob, man, I'm gonna let you do the honors.
Which honors are we talking about?
Well, we gotta end the video at some point.
Oh, well then peace out, dumpers.
Oh, dude, I thought you were gonna do yours.
Oh.
I was giving you free
Oh, I had free reign then. Over and out.
Peace out.